Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Star Agent Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel 55 video. Guys, in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna test Thor with endgame uniform in Alliance Battle Extreme with both CTP of Energy and CTP of Rage. Now, I do not have the CTP of Energy build, but I'm gonna give it the stats to you guys by memory. But before we start with the build, guys, make sure to check the description below the video for the link to our giveaways, and don't forget to hit the sub and like button if you enjoy the content to show your support to the channel, guys. So first thing I want to show you guys is the CTP of Energy we are actually using in the first run in the gameplay section. Well, the CTP of Energy gameplay section. We have in your dodge 35.9%, critical rate 27.6%. We have chain hit damage 30% and 200% damage proc. So this is actually the CTP of Energy used in the CTP of Energy run. The stat we actually had on the stat sheet with it was max cooldown, maxing your defense, max critical damage, 69% critical rate. Those are the stats that's actually going to be different than the build we have that we're about to show with the CTP of Rage. Now, the CTP of Rage we're using here, critical rate at 24.4%, dodge 28.8%, activation rate 20% chance when dealing critical attack applied to self in your boss damage decrease by 60% for 5 seconds, increase 0.9% damage per 1 second of dodge rate or critical rate, not counting guaranteed critical rate and guaranteed critical dodge rate. Wow, looking for my words here, obviously, guys. So there's a now the other part. Well, the part that people actually ask me question about is, do I have to prefer critical rate or dodge rate? You need both at cap, because that 0.9% damage increase per 1% of either dodge rate or critical rate is random. Sometimes it'll pick your critical rate, sometimes it'll pick your dodge rate. So you need both at cap. Although some characters like Thor has a lower cap on some stats. Like for Thor, the cap for critical rate is 50% and not 75%, because he gets 25% critical rate from his fourth skill, and he can keep that buff up at 100% of the time. So you don't need the cap on critical rate on Thor. Although with my friend Doc Disciples from Dreamland, which is the account we're actually using, he has a lot of critical rate on cards, plus the obelisk. He actually have 75% critical rate without any addition in critical rate. So we do have it at 75%, but again, you only need 50% on your Thor. Now, if we take a quick look, before we go on the stat sheets, guys, we're going to take a quick look at the ESO set we're running with Power of Angry Hulk. Fully awakened, so set button stage 12 in effect. We have all attack, all defense, critical rate 8.5%, attack speed 7.7%. We have in your defense 8.1%, activation rate 12% chance when attacking, plus 40% increase of all attack for 20 seconds with a cooldown time of 54 seconds. Now, if we look at the Euro, you can see no critical rate here. It's all critical damage, cooldown, your defense, and energy attack. Fully amplify, obviously. Uniform, the uniform bonus, you can see we have cooldown, energy attack, in your defense, dodge, and all attack. No critical rate here. Again, we min-maxim him as much as possible, and we own the team suit too, so we get 30% all attack and all defense because of the synergy. Now, if we take finally a look at this stat sheet, guys, first thing you gotta notice here, finally Thor has leadership ability now. So with the uniform endgame or team suit, we get the leadership ability on Thor, meaning we can actually put White Fox with him on no restriction day. So pretty much the team we're going to be using here, guys, is Nick Fury lead with Thor and White Fox. So we have max cooldown, maxing our defense, max critical rate, max dodge rate, 128% attack speed, 183% critical damage, and 42,755 energy attack. You also have Lightning damage increased by 3% here, obviously. If you look at the exceeding stats, the number in the red, it's very close to the limit. It's really min-max as much as possible, those stats, guys. So there's no change I can actually do to increase that critical damage here. And that is pretty much it for the build of Thor with both CTP of Energy and CTP of Rage. Guys, next thing we're going to do is we're going to jump in the gameplay section. We're going to start with CTP of Energy run, then CTP of Rage run. Hopefully you guys enjoy this content. If you do, don't forget to hit that sub and like button, guys. And also, guys, I want to show you guys the account I'm using. It's Dog Disciples. Here you can see VIP 20 from Dream Alliance. Just want to show the proof because some people don't believe me sometimes. See, Dreamland, I am Dreamland. So the account of my friend is in there. So it's a really, really, really strong account and amazing dude for letting me use his account, obviously, guys. So on that, let's move to the gameplay section.